this. No answers to so many questions that we are asking. It seems like nothing is happening. The toxicology and autopsy result is just flying in the air. We've been asked to wait for how many weeks? We have waited patiently and we're not hearing anything in that regard.
Go ahead.
So even the next corona
I'm not saying we should protest in Nigeria. It's abroad. We can do it. We have people, we have representatives in Ireland, London, and Asuko can arrange a proper one in London. Light On can arrange something good in New York. Not, you know, like...
You didn't allow me finish. I understand.
No, I'm answering Opayemi that is talking about NSAS. I'm attending to Opayemi is saying we should remember NSAS. So that's what I'm responding to. I'm so sorry because I came to the corner to talk.
It's okay. Because I want you to know that I agree 1,001, 10,000 times with you. If you, because remember, most people live in diaspora, right? People that are truly fighting for this justice for Mohbad. And if that's a way for you to come out and also show your support again, to ring this as much as we can, then it's appreciated. I am ready to do that as well. And so many other people. Yes, we can have a peaceful protest to ring that bell again so that they know that this matter is not swept underneath the carpet, that we're ready to come out again and again and again and again. Yes, I support that. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, I'm coming down. I'll be at the comment section. Please, and this protest should be a properly planned one. A well-planned one. Please.
It's not in my hand. You just said Anna Suko, so we'll leave this thing for Anna Suko. And also, Bossman, you know, what are your thoughts on this? And, you know, how do you go about...
We can make it happen maybe ending of next month. We have enough time to plan. Everybody plan whatever we are supposed to do.
Yeah.
We have enough time.
Okay, let's have other people agree that.
Let's give the fights to them.
Okay, Anna Suko, are you in agreement to what she just said? With what she just said? Can you unmute? Are you there, my sister?
Your house.
Go ahead.
I think that's not the issue.
She needs to conclude with her before dropping Madam Lizzie.
You know, that's not the issue on ground first. The issue on ground is to focus on this Arifa's issue, and then we can talk about that. It's good to plan that. By the way, I don't even live in London, but it's not. That's not to say it cannot happen. We can, but we actually have to strategize and say, okay, this is what we're going to do, and take it forward. Do I support the idea? Yes. But Ryan Whispers, back to the subject matter that we're discussing on your platform. I have to say it out again. I'm going to ring that bell again. I appreciate what we're trying to do. But Ryan Whispers, let us come from a place of strength. We need to come to the board of negotiation. That's why I asked that first question that I asked. Secondly, I'm very sure, if I'm thinking straight, that lawyer for the king is not aware of this begging that my brother Arifa wants to do, based on how desperate he is and all of that. As I said before, it is good to beg, okay? It's not wrong if you want to beg, but come from a place of strength. First things first, those two lawyers should sit down. Arifa's lawyer and the other lawyer. Part of law involves mediation. What would your client agree to? What would my client agree to? What are the evidences we have? How do we resolve this if we want it out of court? Once you have reached an agreement, then you can come out to do this. Because I repeat myself, if we come out here and say, sorry, we're begging on his behalf, you are indirectly saying, yes, I've committed the crime, I have defamed this king. I don't have any evidence whatsoever. I just opened my mouth and I defamed him. And except he is of the notion, or you have people who have gone to meet him, and he has given his words to say, yes, if you do this, I would cancel all charges against you. I will drop this case. Your begging does nothing. Please don't forget what I quote. No matter how much you beg, ignorance is no excuse before the law. No matter how much you say, I'm sorry, it does not hold anything. What is the place of strength? His fundamental human rights have been infringed. If Arifa's lawyers come up and say, okay, well, this is our position. You know this guy has been here. You have not charged him to court. Nothing. Okay, we're trying to resolve this. Would it fly? Let the lawyer come back to us and say, okay, I've spoken to my client. My client has said is okay. These are his terms. If it works, then you do it. Because from what Arifa is asking for, it means he has no evidence whatsoever. Fine, he doesn't have evidence and he just defamed the king. But just coming to beg blindly without trying to get some sort of negotiation means nothing. What if the king says, well, I understand you're feeling sorry. Well, and in his mind he feels, well, you're being sorry, but it just shows that you just defamed me and I still want the law to take its course. Have you gotten the position of his lawyers to understand? You haven't. From the place of strength, from Arifa's point, it's a bailable offense. He has a right to meet bail term conditions. The judge knows that. Because the only reason why the judge will say, no, we're not granting you bail, is if they feel he's a terrorist or is a menace to society. Well, we have cases in reference, Prime Boy and the rest of them, they were granted bail. Is it over defamation they won't grant him bail? Of course they will. Because it's an infringement of on his human rights. And I'm sure the lawyers who are working with him would have advised such. I'm very sure of that because it's standard practice, they will. So please, I'm not saying don't beg, but let's go back to try to get the buy-in of the legal counsel for this Oba to see what terms are they, what are their terms, what do they really want.
Anne, please hold on, please. Can you bring in Detola and Lagata? They've sent their request. Bring them up, please.
Okay.
Should I drop so they can come up? Yeah.
Hold on, no. You need to be there. Don't.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, there's another person. There's Detola there too. There's one more person. Diblings. There's another person there. Detola, okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think he's not accepting her. Somebody needs to drop. I've just done that.
I mean, you're supposed to take more than 8 now, right?
No, it's okay. We are going to our place next now.
No, I want that. She need to come
Mami Adetola is the next person we're going to.
Yeah, but she need to come out.
Yeah, I need Mami Adetola. We will not finish.
Don Samuel, please, can we use your space, Don Samuel? Can you please give us your space, please, sir?
Samuel, sorrow.
Okay, Don Samuel, you want to say something?
Samuel, talk first before he leaves. Let him talk.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Justice for Mohbad. What I want to say is just this one of begging king, begging this. I'm thinking maybe if we beg king, if we put all this thing on provide on online. Now we already beg all the evidence that we have before. It's a fake because these people are playing us. They are playing us. They can't kill Arifa. They can't kill Arifa. This
No,
one
don't use that word. You can use by place.
They can't find Arifa for there. Me, I know. All those ones, they just want to scare us away. Begging for what? A penample shika. For what? She beg, they gather everybody. They say, okay, everybody already agree for their own. We already cook up for them. So they can say anything. That we are just making noise on the internet. They catch one of us. See what they say. It's not truth. So I don't support begging. I don't support begging. They know what they are doing. Begging for what? It's them to beg. When the Mohbad wrote petition, the Oba came outside to come and beg. good now. What's the meaning of this? This one will be end Wunmi, end Mohbad. You will murder answers. They are playing us for what?
Hey, look.
Lady
Sorry, before you go ahead, please. I have somebody on the phone, and I want Anna Sukwo to ask that question so that this person can answer her. Okay, honestly, please. I have her here. Go ahead, Anna Sukwo.
Okay, please. I'm asking to say, what are the terms and conditions the legal team of the Oba representing his client has agreed to? Are they saying that if we go ahead to beg or negotiate and ask for forgiveness or whatever on his behalf, they are going to drop all charges, yes or no?
I'm just going to answer as a legal practitioner that is not seized of the facts, but on the general scale of how settlement in criminal matters works. So when a person who's alleged of something says, "Oh, I want to apologize," or "I want to seek settlement," or "I want to approach the complainant," the thing that happens is that the person seeks to meet with the complainant, most likely, or through the lawyers, and the lawyers will come up with a proposal. And if the proposal is acceptable to the suspect, allegedly the person in detention or person that was arrested or the defendant, then they can now reach the terms of settlement. It's called terms of settlement. It's more common in civil cases, but generally people in criminal matters these days is encouraging settlement. So I cannot speak on the case that's currently going on, but yes, there are proposals in criminal matters. There can be a proposal brought in, and then the parties will reach an amicable settlement, and then the charges will be dropped. That's usually how it works. So we don't know how it's working. Now we cannot jump into conclusion, but that's how it usually works.
Okay.
When parties approach, then they reach an amicable resolution, then they execute terms of settlement, and then parties can now settle amicably. That's how it typically works.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you to this particular scenario, but on a general level.
Okay, thank you. So for me, based off of your response, I would propose that, or advise, sorry, I can't say propose, I'm not a legal person. I would advise that the lawyers for this client and the other clients go and put the notion forward. And if it's acceptable, then come up and do that. Because for me, as a legal person,
We've already done that.
okay, so if they've done that, so let's wait then. Because
when that is being done, you might not be aware. It will be between parties. It's not something that will come out until the person is out. The person will tell you, okay, these are the terms I agreed to. But whatever terms that has been agreed to will be passed between the lawyers, and it will be amicably discussed. And each lawyer has the responsibility to see what is favorable to their client, respectively. So it's not something that will be brought to everybody. It's something that may be already in the works. But for the sake of it's a pending case and parties are trying to respect each other, then they will do it, privately execute it. But what matters is that whatever decision is reached must be favorable to both parties, and that's the responsibility of their lawyers to make sure that whatever settlement is reached, nobody is basically looked like they were taking advantage of, or there's no coercion, or nobody was forced to anything. That's just how it is.
okay, I appreciate that, and I still have a little bit of question because you see,
And let's bring Mama Detola up. Don Samuel, do you still want to ask some questions? Do you have another question you want to ask so we can make use of a space, please? Don Samuel. Grace Blinks, can you take down Don Samuel so we can make use of the space real quick for Madam Detola?
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Let me try and put up.
Can you help us to drop so that we can bring in up, because she doesn't know how to drop you.
Oh, he doesn't know how to drop.
Detola,
What's
you
his
send
name?
a request.
Okay, I drop that.
Madam Detola.
Okay, you drop yourself. Let me accept him, Madam Detola.
All right.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. God bless you.
Can I go on now?
Yes, okay. Your question so that I can. She can.
So basically, are we now saying that I understand, the non-disclosure and all of that, but I'm only asking from a standpoint of that these actions were taken now. We would presume that his lawyers has okayed it and it's going to have a positive effect. Because if it's not, I'm sorry, I would not be a part of it.
Can I go ahead, please?
And I'll leave it at that. Thank you.
Okay, hold on, Madam Detola. So your question is, Anne Atuko, can you repeat your question again?
Saying, actually, it's not even a question. I'm just making a statement. Based on response, I presume that it seems to be that the lawyers have agreed to some sort of proposal with the other lawyer and they have suggested this move and it's okay.
The lawyer didn't suggest the move, please.
Hold on, Madam Detola, hold on, please.
No. You need to correct that notion immediately.
Don't worry.
The lawyer didn't suggest it.
We're just listening to what the lady was just breaking the point.
Hold on, Madam Detola. Please hold on.
Okay, sorry about that.
Because whatever Anne is saying right now is still a repetition of what has been spoken. What the lawyer right here has said. All of those options have been explored. Whatever it is that they are doing right now is something that they must have agreed upon. Is that okay, Anne?
Well, I'll leave it at that. I don't think it was convincing, but I'll leave it at that. That's fine.
Okay, that's the truth is that nobody is going to come out here and tell you, yes, A for A, B for B is what we're saying. But let's leave it at that, okay? Because Arifa, who has asked us to come and say this, knows what he's saying. You understand? It must have been something that he has been advised to do. And that's the reason why he reached out to some people and said, please go and plead on his behalf. Whatever his lawyer has with the other lawyer, that's totally up to them. Thank you. Is there any other questions before I turn off this thing? Any other question? Arifa has asked. Okay, so Arifa has asked us to plead on his behalf. And he has done that with the advice of his legal counsel. So they must have checked everything out. They have answered the questions. They must have met with each other. I am not I'm privileged to those questions and answers and everything that they have on their table or the options. What we're doing is what Arifa and the lawyers have agreed upon and have advised him to go do, and that's what he's doing. That's it. So if you like Arifa, he has already asked me. Anybody who can reach out to Arifa should reach out to her. He has asked me and certain number of people to come out here and plead to Oba Elegushi on his behalf. Can we at least respect that? Thank you. Do you have any other thing to say?
May I come in, please?
Mama, do you have something else to say before I go? Before I cut off the phone?
Me, I have something
All right,
to say.
go ahead.
I think she said enough, Rhymes. I think the person that called in has said enough.
I've cut the line already.
Thank you.
Okay. Mo fẹ́ ẹ má bínú pé Yorùbá mo fẹ́ sọ because bó ṣe ń ká mi lára ni. Ṣé Arifa ò lè sọ fún wa on a good day, okay, ó ṣẹ̀yàn kó wá wò pé ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ ni yìí willingly without anything, without play and dance and béèrè question and ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣé kò lè ask for our own help ni? Can't Arifa ask for our own help by saying please help me to beg on my behalf about what's happened? Àwọn kankan wà tó yẹ pé à ń ṣe pé gìrìgìrì ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Tí nǹkan wọ́n ní tó bá kọjú sí ẹ kó ta, tó bá kẹ̀yìn sí ẹ tó bá dé sí wọ́n nìkan tó wé ara ẹ̀ pa ni ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. Ọ̀hun tó ní ká bóun bẹ̀bẹ̀ ó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń sọ náà. Ṣàrífà náà kéré nu ayé ni, you know what he's saying. Ẹni tó bá lè sọnù ni a kì í bá drag. Ẹni tó bá lè dùn nínú a máa bẹ̀rù wọn ni. Kò sí kọ̀kọ̀ tá fẹ́ ṣe. Nǹkan tó ask for us, what Arifa is asking us is not too much. Ẹ bá mi tí bá ṣe ń sìn tí bá nípa ẹjọ́ mọ́ mi Adétọ́lá wá bá mi bẹ̀ ni Bílágbájá ṣe lè bá mi bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni. ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ fún. Now let's respect his opinion. Nǹkan tó fẹ́ nìyẹn, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe fún. Please, let's just do it. Let's just do it. That you are doing it for your brother, you are doing it for your sister, you are doing it for your relative, you are doing it for your child. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe fún. Àtìgbà tí kíni ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn yìí, ta ni ẹni tó ti fún Arifa ní Sam àbí lọ́ọ̀yà kan rí kó bọ́ síta kó sọ pé I'm giving you a lawyer láti fèsì ẹjọ́ ta ló ń gbàdúrà kí Nàìjíríà kó rí, ta ló ń gbàdúrà pọ̀ ń fẹ́ rí Nàìjíríà. Who is begging God that you want to see the other side of Nigeria?
Please, let's share this video.
Òun ló ń pèrè lọ́mọkùnrin o. Ẹni tí òun bá sì dé bá ló ń pèrè lọ́mọkùnrin. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Please, ẹ jẹ́ ká respect ẹ̀. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó fún ní lọ́ọ̀yà, kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó fún lọ́ọ̀yà lówó pé kó máa baṣẹ́ ní ti gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí nsìn. Ó dẹ̀ sọ ni ó ní ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mi bẹ̀bẹ̀. Òun tó sọ bí ó nídìí, ó ní nǹkan tó fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ now. Let's do that one for him and to just make him happy pé okay kí la fi ṣe fún oníkà bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ̀bẹ̀ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ̀bẹ̀ wọ́n náà gbogbo nǹkan káwọn èèyàn sọ inú ẹ̀gbọ́n tó dùn pé àwọn sì láwọn èèyàn lẹ́yìn òun ní àwọn èèyàn tó yẹ pé wọ́n lè tóun bá tiẹ̀ sọ pé báyìí nǹkan ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ way forward ní ká máa wá ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run mo bẹ̀ everybody please I beg of you let's just do it for him please.
And Yoruba, at least if you can miss it with
May I come in now, please? I know this is good evening to everybody on the panel list. G Blinks, how are you, sis? And to everybody in the comment section. I don't think I'm gonna say anything different from what has been said. But there is a room. There is no light inside it. There are two small windows for ventilation to go back and forth. Let me repeat that again. A small room, tiny room, two windows, no electricity. That is where Arifa is at right now. I am sitting on my bed, I'm talking to you lots. You're listening to me. My light is on. The heater is on, everything. I'm in the comfort zone of my home. It's not the same thing. This is not about spelling grammar. This is not about talking Yoruba here. We are not fools to come out and say, let us plead for Arifa. Arifa has his lawyers on ground. They have spoken. But when your client tells you what he wants, even though you know the best, sometimes you have to abide by what your client says. If we don't try something, we don't know if it is going to work or not. This apologizing is not going to remove my arm or my leg from my body. We, every day as humans, we beg people for forgiveness. We ask God for forgiveness. Why is it so difficult to understand? This is what he wants. Are we happy that we don't want to go that route? No. But we have to. So he used his two legs to enter this cell. He's in a cell, mind you. He's not in jail. They haven't even talked about taking him to jail. He's just sitting there. He doesn't know what tomorrow holds. So please, can we just go past all these legal talks, all this Emma Bebe, don't bet. No, we can't do that. We are in a fix right now. It's not what we want, but we have to do it. Is it right? Is what happened right? No, but we have to. This is life. Everybody, we don't know what any one of us has health-wise. For how long is he going to be sitting down there without going to court? What if Arifa has health issues? Are we going to stand on there? No, don't beg, don't this, don't that. Is that what this is all about? If Arifa is out, every other thing will come afterwards. Is Arifa a saint? No. We're not supporting what he has done. We're not supporting the situation. This is not the time that we're saying this has to be this has to be this. This is what Arifa wants. Why is it so difficult for us to just? It's not going to hurt us. It's again, if it works, if it doesn't work, if we don't try, we don't know. Only God knows who can touch anybody's heart. In this case, and say, okay, don't do that again. Don't talk about me again. Don't do this again. Don't do that again. Every single day we bash President Tinubu. People bash him. He went as far as saying that he doesn't want to come on social media. But I will tell you this. This is beyond you and I. This has an undertone of the government and the Oba involved. Nobody supersedes anybody, but at this rate, Arifa is in a cell. 2 small windows for ventilation, no electricity. Do I need to explain it further than this? No. So please, all this our energy, let's channel it towards other things that is more likewise pressing that we need to talk about. I'm going to go on my platform, see what we've repeated, what we've said on Ryan's platform. We're saying it here at J-Blinks because we've decided that we should do this. So please, it's not going to hurt us. It's not going to hurt our case. Forget. I am a believer. I believe justice will come. I believe Ileri Oluwa promise Omaloba will get this justice against all odds. Wọ́n kàn ṣe lásán ni. Wọ́n kì í ṣe Ọlọ́run. So please, I know you don't like what I'm saying, but we truly care about Arifa. Ẹjọ́. Let us just do this for him, so we can have something to say tomorrow. I'm not happy. It is what it is. If I do something wrong now and something like this happens, I will beg if I need to, so I can get my freaking freedom. I can't go to the washroom. I can't get a glass of water in my fridge. I can't do this. I can't do that. Being in your room alone and they're telling you not to go outside your door, one can go crazy. This is mental torture that we're talking about. So please, let us just do this. It's not going to it's not right, but it's okay. God bless each and every one of us. Please enjoy. Mommy, it's not about grammar speaking or whatever. Please.
Sorry, let me quickly interject. Thank you for clarifying. So you see, I'm not against it, but for me, I just wanted to be clear that okay, it's not a futile attempt. But as you said, I can take your line of thought. It does no harm to beg. You understand? It's not a crime. But I just wanted to think that okay, fine. If we do it, it's going to work in our favor. That's just all. But I don't want it to look like Anne is saying no. I can't. I'm not stupid. You know, I don't want to do that. Why would I do that?
Let us believe that it will work. When we propose something, what do? We pray. Let's just. We don't know. God might just touch this KBS's heart.
That's true.
You understand? Mm-hmm. That's all we're saying. We're not saying this is right. We know, but. For Arifa's sake, that's just it. That's what Arifa wants.
Sister Detola, let me just come in here. I've been reading some comments in the comment section, and you're asking why do we have to apologize on TikTok, and we don't have to. The truth is you don't have to. It's not for everyone. If you don't feel the need to apologize for Arifa, that's fine. You don't have to. But the people who have been following him, believe in him, and because he has asked us to come do this, please, the ones who can apologize should apologize. I'll say this again. If I've not been asked to come out here, I won't do it. And moving forward, if you send something to my inbox asking me some questions, please, if you can get to Arifa's lawyer, if you can take the next step, you know, you can also go there and visit him. You know that, right? You can visit. If you've not gone to visit him,
block
if you've
this
not made,
top movie. Can you block this blog?
if you've not made the
block him.
attempt, please, if you've not made that
Top
attempt
movie,
to go
please
visit,
block him.
to go
Don't push
visit
it down.
Arifa, please don't ask me any question moving forward.
Exactly. Nobody.
Everybody's
Just talking.
To go visit Arifa.
Make that effort.
Please, I beg of you. Thank you so much. I'm saying again to Oba Elegushi, His Royal Highness, I am pleading on behalf of Arifa. Brekete, are you ready? Brekete.
I'm ready to plead too.
Please, are you? Thank you so much, Sister Detola. Brekete, are you there?
Hello.
Okay, are you there? Please.
Yeah, I'm here.
Please, the screen record, please. Screen record, please. I beg of you, because I don't have it. I can't do it here. I'm pleading. My name is Rin Whispers. I'm pleading on behalf of Arifa, again, who has been arrested recently in custody, the police custody. I'm pleading on his behalf. I'm begging Oba Elegushi. I'm pleading on his behalf. I'm pleading and I'm kind of begging you, please. I am begging you, not kind of, I'm begging you to please release Arifa to his family. They miss him. They want him back. It is what it is. I cannot say authoritatively whether what he has done is bad or good, but he knows what he has done. You know what he has done. We're saying please. He has asked for us to beg, and we're begging, we're pleading, using TikTok, because whatever he did was based on TikTok, on the cyberspace. I beg of you, please, Oba Elegushi. I beg you, please, our knees on the floor, begging, please release Arifa. Forgive him and release him. Forgive him and release him. Thank you so much. If you're hearing this, we're pleading on behalf of Arifa to the King Elegushi, Oba Elegushi, His Royal Highness, Oba Elegushi, and your kinsmen. Please, I beg of you, and all the decision makers, please, I beg of you, our hands are together. God bless you so much. As you touch your heart, as God touch your heart, please release Arifa. Thank you. Thanks.
May I go next, please? Sister Blinks, may I go on, please?
You have the floor now, Mama Detora.
Okay. Yes, and then can you do me a favor? I know it's your platform. Can you please block off top movies, please? And there's one Adin with me there.
Just pray, because there's screen recording, let's so that we can get them together. Okay. We can't cut and paste.
My name is Detola Duke. Like I have said earlier, no one is in Arifa's shoes. He's the only one in there. And he has asked those of us who care about him to actually come to his aid by apologizing. Please, he's not asking those who don't feel up to it. But if you know you don't want to apologize, do not ruin it with your comments, please. I beg of you. It is best you don't say anything that says something that will affect this apology. Kabiyesi Alayeluwasa Oba Said Ademola Elegushi. I've said it on Sister Ryan's platform. I know you personally. You are like a brother, and you respect me. You call me sister me when we meet. I wish I was in Nigeria. I would have come to the palace personally. Babami, I will speak Yoruba. There's no way a child will eat what is that called? Eko, if you know what it is. If you use your hands, of course your hands is going to be messy. As kids, as younger ones, we will offend our elders. Kabiyesi sir, I'm using this platform here to apologize on behalf of Arifa for his wrongdoing that he might have done towards you, sir. Either intentional or not, we all pray, sir, every day that God forgive us.
And I believe that we all offend one another. Ẹjọ́ bàbá mi, nínú ọlá ńlá yín, mo fi ìtẹ́ tẹ́ wà lórí ẹ̀. I'm using the palace, your throne. I'm begging you, please, Kábíyèsí, ẹ ṣàforíjì fún Arifa and all the other hosts who might have done one thing or the other towards your name. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ṣàforíjì fún wọn. God will bless your throne. God will bless your family. God will bless all you lay your hands on. Ìtẹ́yẹn ẹ wà lórí ẹ̀ pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ sà, ẹ ní kábàámọ̀ nídìí ẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Arifa too, he knows and he will, do the needful by you. As your son, as a child to you, if he comes to the palace to come and rababa, to come and beg you, Emma ṣàforíjì fún náà ni. Ẹjọ́ bàbá mi, wọn ní bẹ́yìn lẹ́bẹ̀ ẹ̀ka, wọn ní bẹ́yìn lẹ́bẹ̀ burúkú, wọn ní bẹ́yìn lẹ́bẹ̀ ìsọnù. Ẹjọ́ sà, ẹ ṣàforíjì fún Arifa, fún Wøršt, for any other host tó wà involved nínú kéèsì sà. Ọlọ́run á dúró tì yín, á dúró tì yín, á dúró tọ̀nà yín. God bless you. And to whoever who is here, willing to apologize on Arifa's issue, please, God bless you. God will be with you. God will be with your homes. God will bless your kids. To those who are not ready to, please, it is best for Arifa's case especially that we just keep our opinions to ourselves for now. Nobody is saying you shouldn't talk. Nobody can cut us short. We that we are talking, we're not stupid. We that we are begging, but we just want Arifa to use his 2 legs to walk out of that place. Nothing, and I repeat, nothing beats freedom. Nothing beats it. God bless each and every one of us. This is Detola Duque. Thank you.
Bossman, are you there?
Are we here?
Bossman. Lady Ryan.
Brekete, are you there?
Yes.
Before Golden Field, hurry up, Brekete, so that Golden Field.
Alright, I was hoping that I'm gonna see.
Can you please speak louder, please? Please. We can't hear you.
I was hoping that I was gonna see Ann Asuquo here in the panel, but she dropped unfortunately before I came up. I personally think I understand where people are coming from, and to be honest with you, especially people in diaspora, we do know how things should be done, how things should be. For anyone that is listening to me right now, know how you want to say it. We may sometimes have offended people, and we still want favor from them. We intend to apologize and let things go. Even the Bible talk about apology and forgiveness. So I really want us to understand as a layman that Ann Asuquo, I will use you as a case study before I go ahead to apologize on behalf of Arifa. Ann Asuquo, you obviously, probably we are friends, and then we hang out a lot, and I offended you, and I know you are closer to Madam Adetola and Whisper and all of that. And then I wanted to seek for forgiveness from you. I know directly I can't come to you, or probably you must have spoken to Madam Adetola, Ryan Whisper, and the J Blinks that Lagata did something bad to me, this, that, and then if he apologized, I will forgive him. I will move on. I'll be looking for every angle to speak to Madam Adetola, then whisper, hello, good morning, sisters. I've done something wrong to Ann Asuquo, and I would like to apologize, seek for forgiveness. It's my duty to do that if I want to. You know, I can reach out to Bossman and say, yo, I know you are close to Madam Detola, and you guys are okay, you guys are cool. Please speak to Anna Suko on my behalf to plead for me. You know, Anna Suko, if you offended me and you want to say sorry, and you think you saying sorry might be positive or negative, either way. But I want us to please see it from Arifa's perspective. And I think we have actually really overflowed this Arifa today. I want us to believe that he's the one there, like Madam Titela said. And what he wanted was for us to please go out there and ask for forgiveness on his behalf to the king. And that's why this is happening. So please, for those who are not happy with it, it is fine. Maybe if Arifa has reached out to every one of you as well, maybe you would have understand where Arifa is coming from. And again, not everyone will agree with anybody's submission. Some people don't like you, some people hate you, some people, it's just everywhere. Some will agree, some will not agree, which is fine. But we are just saying that, please, let us understand that, see it from Arifa's point of view. And begging the king that Arifa offended him, it's got nothing to do with justice for Mohbad, or will affect justice for Mohbad. No, he's gonna come out stronger and fight for justice for Mohbad. This has nothing to do with who by Mohbad or not by Mohbad. No matter how we want to see it, please let us be guided that Arifa knows the reason why he's asked some of us to please come out and speak on his behalf to seek for forgiveness for the Obas. When I heard it, I was not cool with it, I was not happy, but he said that is what I want. And I quote. So for him to say that, it takes a big man to own up to your mistakes and then seek for apology. Some people will forgive, some will not forget. I don't know anyone from anywhere. But then, I'm asking for forgiveness from you all. One way or the other, I must have said something wrong, I must have blocked the wrong people, I must have accused people, but still, forgiveness, just forgive. A lot of people have offended me, I've forgiven them. That's the only way we can have peace. So please, do not let us overflow it. And I would go ahead to do as I was told by a brother, a freedom fighter, Arifa Lajogun Omodo Agba, aka Nelson Mandela of Justice for Mohbad. Having your comfort, your freedom, having to eat what you want to eat at your own time, spending time with your family, your children, it's an expensive, it's a great price that you can never take for granted. We can be here, be at the end of our phone, getting angry, getting upset, and all of that. How is Arifa's mental health? Have we asked that? Have we really asked ourselves, what is going on with Arifa's mental health at the moment? What is he going through at the moment? What's going through his mind? And he is saying that, please go and do this for me, as a brother, as a sister, as a mother. I think at this time, the same way Mr. Aloba is taking for justice for his son, the same way we are all fighting for justice for Ileri Olua. It's the same way Arifa is seeking for our help right now, asking us to do this for him. Please, if not for anything, at least let us try and listen to a call of of a soldier, a call of a freedom fighter, a call of an host. You know, so please, Oba, I'm begging you in the name of Almighty God that please tamper mercy with justice on Arifa. Please forgive him. He's your brother, he's your son. Omo Yoruba náà ni Oòduà tọkàntọkàn. Please, even you are asking for forgiveness for Almighty God, and He forgives. We are using this avenue, or I am using this avenue to please beg you, sir, forgive Arifa. Let him reunite with his family, most especially with his children, that wakes up in the morning and says, Daddy, Daddy please, Daddy this, Daddy that. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ fi ọwọ́ wọ́nú. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ dáríjì Arifa, please forgive him. Forgive him, sir. Forgive him. Tí ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ bá ti mẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lẹ́ṣẹ̀ lẹ́bi, kò ní pẹ́ lórí ìkúnlẹ̀, kò ní pẹ́ lórí ìdọ̀bálẹ̀. Ọba Elégùṣì, a bẹ̀ yín ní wákàtí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ dáríjì àwọn yín Arifa. Ẹ ṣé gan. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
J-Blinks, can I go on my platform now, please? Am I okay here?
We've not finished with the other aspects of.
Okay, but where is everybody else? Yeah, okay, I'll wait for that.
Yeah, Lady Ryan, are you there?
No, she's not. She dropped.
And you go on. Let me link them up on the. Let me call them direct, because that was what we said before. You can go ahead. Let me call.
It was during the match that the
Happened.
Wow.
Yeah, hold on. it's gonna get started. Hold on, Buki. Hold on, let me. Buki. You just post that why she was asking is why. Hold on, Buki. Papa, how do you do search on? Okay, let me. I don't know if I can go. You can hear me here.
Abi, she's even here listening to us.
No, she's not. Buki, don't do that. Search. Okay, exactly. Buki. She said, I got an answer to the question I asked about what lawyer charge for court order. So, why is lawyer Odumosu charging 2 million naira just to get a court order? Interrogation. This was why we said let the son handle everything. I'm coming later to talk about this. To everyone saying don't put everything out there. Ask questions before you conclude on my update. I'm not daft, okay? That's it. So she's coming to explain.
That's what I'm saying. All this lawyer, that. Because I don't understand, we are trying to work, and with so many serious people on our side there, but they leave serious people and they want to meet people that I don't know what they want to achieve. I don't know, but so that I will not be the barrier, I support GoFundMe, and I've paid. Now I can cross my fingers and relax and pray and keep praying. Our Father, who art in heaven, let us get justice. Yes, because I don't know. Papa, you are only there in the camera. You are only there behind the camera and you are speaking. Who tell you that you cannot be behind the camera? Muyiwa is not in America. We are not even seeing Muyiwa in the camera. And he's the one that is regulating everything. He's the governor, he's executive council. When we give him ideas, he doesn't care. I don't want to start another battle. Let's just wait and see. And because I have so much work to do that I could be initiating. But let's wait and see. And again, you say, Boki just no. There is need for the GoFundMe, and that's why I support it. There is need for it. All right? There is need for it now at this time, before the inquest. There was so much pressure before the 6 days. And I said, let's wait until Monday. And after Monday, I gave it a week later. And then we supported it. Let it go through. Simple. We're not praying for their downfall. If whatever they are doing, if they don't do it very well, then we'll address it later. But we do not pray for their downfall. If that is how they think they can do it, they understand what we don't understand, then let us just support them and have them do it. That's all. Bukky Jesse on. First, Bukky Jesse is putting Odumosu there. I don't think Bukky Jesse understands this case at all. I don't think she does. Because Odumosu is the same person that cannot handle the inquest. She too, who is handling the criminal case, should know whether he needs autopsy or not. What is the evidence that, how does he want to win the case if he doesn't go that route? She too is the one who's supposed to go those route. Why have she too? Why are they paying Odumosu for one thing or the other? Anyway, let's wait and see. So I hope you guys have heard it. You have heard it all. That Mohbad was stabbed from the show. If he was stabbed from the show, then what are they supposed to do in a family? Now this one goes to all of you guys. If somebody is stabbed on the show, okay, and you are with that person, and he said, I don't want to go to the hospital, what will you guys do? And Golden Seal. Let's say you are Wunmi advisor or you are Wunmi sister. Oh, Golden Seal is not there. I think I saw her name. Let's say anybody of you here, you are Wunmi elder sister, and you are there with them, and nobody will start bleeding. What would you do? Would you say they should take him home or to the hospital? Oh yeah, I want to answer that. Oh yeah, who want to answer that or answer my question? A few minutes down. No one has confirmed. In the presence of Wunmi, somebody is just saying here right now that Mohbad was stabbed in the show. Okay? If Mohbad was stabbed, do you think any of them will tell us? Because it will affect all of them. They won't tell you the exact person who stabbed Mohbad. It will affect all of them. Instead, they will tell you that Mohbad hurt itself. That Mohbad by itself stabbed himself. They won't tell you stab himself. He hit something. They will tell you that Mohbad hit something. And that is their best argument. Because if they focus on Mohbad stab somebody, the next question is, then what did you guys do? What did you guys do to Mohbad? These kids don't want problem. They are doing everything to move on with their life. Like Wunmi, in Wunmi's word, Wunmi said, I'm supposed to be enjoying by now. I'm supposed to be enjoying all that Mohbad had left behind by now. And everywhere people are calling my name and swearing at me. What have I done wrong? How do people think that I can even kill him? How? Why? No. Ayat was not on the show, but Ayat did this presentation in front of Wunmi. For Wunmi to be there and not to be able to deny it, it's disturbing. She said, enjoy the wealth. Everybody, let us mute. Let us mute, I beg. Let us quickly mute while I'm explaining. Oh, you guys are saying you want to mute. Where is